With the 8th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks take Kingston Flemings, the point guard, out of Houston. I'm joined now by Brad Rowland from Locked On Hawks. Locked On NBA Draft Night is brought to you by Indeed. Go to Indeed.com/podcast and get a $75 sponsored job credit. Need to hire? This is a job for Indeed sponsored jobs. Terms and conditions apply. Brad, Flemings falls to the Atlanta Hawks at number 8. What should Hawks fans know about him?
Yeah, first of all, this is a pick that I really like. He's the highest rated player left on my board after the top 7, which is always nice when your opinion aligns with what the team does that you're covering. It makes things a little bit easier. But no, Fleming's extremely athletic guard, almost 6'3", certainly not a big guard, not tiny in the way that some previous iterations. A smaller guard for sure, but it has the speed to be explosive, potential 3-level scorer, really impressive passer. I think he'll at least compete defensively and not get picked on too much, which is helpful given the speed up and the burst that he has, and also just absolutely impeccable off-court intel with Kingston Flemings, which I know is more of a tiebreaker. I'm not saying NBA teams would just take a guy because of that, but I think it's something that you just hear all over the time, all over the place. Everyone loves Kingston Flemings, and I'm sure the Hawks enjoyed that about their future point guard.
The Hawks are obviously a team transitioning out of the Trae Young era. They go to the playoffs last year, and they've built an impressive roster in the post-Trae Young world. But how does Flemings fit into this group right now?
Yeah, I think he, especially early on, rookie season, they just retained McCollum. I think he'll come off the bench to begin his career, which is totally normal. The Hawks are in a weird spot in a good way where they are a 46-win team picking number 8 in the draft because of the trade they made last year with New Orleans. So they have a better roster than most teams do that draft this high. And I think Flemings slots in well as a backup point guard right away with the potential to grow into the starter as early as year 2. McCollum is a great stopgap. He's 35 years old, though, so he'll be better than Flemings in October of his rookie season. That's just the way that goes sometimes for young guards. But I think that the Hawks need some potential, I would say, on-ball juice, on-ball creation ability, tempo for their future. That's one thing that was glaring in the playoff loss to the Knicks. They just didn't have enough offensive creation. I think Flemings can be that, hopefully, for the Hawks. And honestly, they had nothing really behind McCollum for the future at point guard, and I think Flemings obviously addresses that.
What does this say about the direction of the Atlanta Hawks? What is it that they're trying to look for? What is the team that they're trying to build here?
I think this kind of plays into what they were already trying to do. They've been trying to play fast. They identified that as a potential strength when they were playing a little bit, not like smaller, but a lot of like-sized players, two-way wings. They want to be big and physical on the wings and have nice positional size. Flemings is smaller at guard, but he can play with the kind of speed that you need to have when you are that size. And I think this takes a little bit of heat, hopefully, off Jalen Johnson down the line, to where Johnson's still their best player. He's who they're building around, but he may not be like a traditional number 1A option. So having another guy who can probably grab some usage from him, run pick and roll, push things in tempo-wise. I think this is it's definitely a long-term pick in the way that you would hopefully hope a team would make. And number 8 overall, you're never drafting for year 1, especially this high. And I think in a couple years, the idea is that Flemings kind of be a running mate for Johnson along with Dyson Daniels, Alexander Walker, et cetera.
CJ McCollum is also a heck of a mentor to have there as a point guard, though. Thank you, Brad Rowland. For more on the Atlanta Hawks, subscribe to Locked On Hawks wherever you get podcasts.